Good morning, everybody, and thank you for watching another of these videos, which I'm very pleased to see lots of people are watching and enjoying, and thank you for all of the comments, which are fantastic to see. I'm really pleased that so many of you are enjoying watching them and getting some benefit from them. For those who haven't seen them all, you can watch them all on the YouTube channel, Chris Daw QC YouTube channel, and of course you can also follow me on Twitter at CrimLawUK, where I am more regularly making comments about legal issues mostly, but also all sorts of other topics, including careers and other things like that. For those of you who don't know why I'm wearing this hat, it's because I allowed my 13-year-old daughter to give me a lockdown haircut, and I am using the opportunity to try and raise some money for a charity called Young Minds, youngminds.org.uk. I'm encouraging everyone, including those who are getting this video content, to go onto the youngminds.org.uk website and make a donation, because they are supporting young people in traumatic mental health crises throughout this period of lockdown. They have, I know recently, just yesterday, there was a suicide of a young man of 13 in Manchester. And young people are in terrible state. And please, if you can, go to the youngminds.org.uk website. There's a link below here on the YouTube channel, and also you can just Google them and find them. Okay, so today's video topic is one I've been asked a lot about, and it's a cause that's very close to my heart, which is social mobility, which is a kind of a phrase that's become a bit vogue recently. But what it really means is achieving whatever you want to achieve, regardless of your background. So I grew up very ordinary family. My dad was a self-employed builder. My mum was a housewife, but also a shop worker, and then later on a care assistant in an old people's home. And I went to a very ordinary comprehensive school in Milton Keynes. Some of you will have seen the short film I made for the BBC about that, called Raising the Bar, which is also on the channel, and I'd encourage you to have a watch of that if you haven't seen it yet, which charts my own background from as I say, a pretty, at the time, pretty poor level comprehensive school in the 80s in Milton Keynes, and how I was kind of lucky enough then to go to a good sixth form college, and eventually to Manchester University and on to a career in the law, as you all know. And many people send me messages saying, what chance have I got? I've got no contacts, I've got no family in the law or in higher level kind of professional jobs. I don't have the opportunity to go and do gap years and sort of have a CV full of kind of wild exotic things that are going to attract recruiters. I don't have the grades because the school wasn't maybe that good, and so my grades are lower, so I'm not going to have the CV full of A stars that many of the privately educated applicants have got. Chris, people ask me, am I finished before I even start? And the simple answer to that is you're not. You're absolutely not, because there are more and more of us from what you might call kind of ordinary backgrounds, state school educated, etc., who are reaching these very senior positions, and we're very alive to the issues with grades in particular. When I'm looking at applications, I'm much less interested in raw academic grades than I am the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is, I want to see evidence, and what you need to be able to do if you don't have family backing and money to go and do all these experiences, is you need to make your own. And by that I mean, first of all, be persistent. If you come from an ordinary background, you don't have any contacts, make some. Send emails to people who you want to be your mentor, or people who you can get some experience from, or even just ask people if they'll give you an hour of their time to kind of talk through the issues, and just build a network of contacts. And you're going to have to do it for yourself. If you don't have a family network that's already there of judges and top lawyers or CEOs of big companies who can kind of give you all the kind of experiences you need, you're going to have to make them for yourself. So one of the lessons, I guess, in social mobility is, you have to be a self-starter. You have to be resilient. You have to be independent, and you have to be prepared to take knocks. Because, if you ask 10 people if they'll give you their time, maybe 6 of them will say no. So what? So you've got 4 who say yes. That's the important thing. Never be put off by being rejected, because you're more likely to be rejected, but actually in the end, if you succeed in your academic career, and you really do need to try hard in your academic career, so there's no, kind of make no mistake about it, there is a big premium placed on good academic grades, whether it's GCSEs, A-levels, or your degree or professional qualifications. Now, of course, some of you, particularly in the early stages, perhaps if you didn't go to great schools, may have poorer grades. But actually, as things progress, if you're watching this video and you're that interested in a career in the law, then, after you've watched this video, spend some time studying, yeah? Absolutely prioritize getting the best academic grades you can. If you haven't, it's not going to be fatal, but it is really important. My message is not forget about academic grades so long as you can demonstrate that you're an all-round great person. It doesn't work like that. But you do need to try hard in your academics, but absolutely try and build a portfolio of contacts from as early an age as you can, and experiences. Do jobs that give you life experience, real world experience, if you can, part-time jobs or whatever it may be. Or take, if you're going to take a year out, do something that's useful and interesting and will give weight to your application, and also will give you much more understanding of what you're good at and why you're good at it. Because when you go into interviews, if you can demonstrate that you're good at things, you can demonstrate your abilities, then you are much more likely to win over the interview panel, and likewise your CV is going to come to life. And there's another video on CVs which you can watch. I can't remember which day it is, but you have a watch of that on CVs and applications. But the absolute overriding message of this video, and I've already gone way over my sort of 5-minute notional maximum time, the overriding message is yes, you can achieve any career regardless of your background. That's a fact, okay? But you have to be good enough, and you have to work 3 times as hard if you don't have money and you don't have maybe some of the advantages of contacts. And it's on you to do that. So work as hard as you can at developing your contacts, getting real quality experience, and put everything you can into your studies, and you can succeed. It's as simple as that. Okay? Remember, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter, connect with me or follow me on LinkedIn, I think now, and tune in for another video. And give money to youngminds.org.uk, and this hat will come off next week if enough people do. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.